Africa got nothing. And that hurt. That hurt a lot. I went to Cape Town Comic Con this year, and they had like it was a massive, massive Comic Con. It was my first time being able to go to a Comic Con and like be around a community of other people who love the stuff that I love. And they had like 3 different floors themed after different things. And one of the floors was entirely a gaming floor. Nintendo was not represented at all. Nowhere. And this Comic Con was held before the Switch 2 launched, so you would think they would want to at least promote their new console at Africa's Comic Con. But the only games that were there were FIFA, Forza, Tekken, Nintendo related, to the point where on the final day, I went up to one of the big display stages that was closing down because it was the last day, and I asked them, could I please connect I brought my full Nintendo Switch 1 there, and I asked them if I could connect my Nintendo Switch to their big screen and like put Mario Kart up there or put Smash Brothers up there, and they let me, and that was amazing. So sad that I had to eat that. I was the only one that brought something and thought to even do that. And like I have footage of doing it. I'm there at Comic Con, like that's my Switch on the big screen right there. But it's just like it's so sad that I had to even do that. And what really warmed my heart in that process is whilst I was sitting down, because there was a series of smaller like flat screens basically on front of the stage, like attached to the front of the stage, and then there's the stage and the big giant projector on the back, and they were like still doing something on the big projector. So I was just playing on my Nintendo Switch on one of the flat screens down here, and I was playing Mario Kart 8, and a little kid had no idea where his parents were, just comes and sits down next to me and asks if he can play, and obviously I give him a Joy-Con or a controller that I have in my backpack, and I'm like, sure. And he's sitting there and playing with me for what felt like hours, like a very long time. No parents around. I kept asking staff, random people around, anybody, like, do you know where this kid? Because I was basically babysitting this kid. He was enthralled, like mesmerized by this screen. And there was an entire Comic Con happening around this kid. And he wanted to sit down and play Mario Kart because I feel I was the only Nintendo thing there for that kid. And I was so happy that I could be there for that kid. And he was there until somebody got him, but he was there until we basically had to close up, and like the Comic-Con was ending and they had to like shut everything down, and he was there till the end, and we played Mario Kart and Smash Bros.